All right, we are back, and we are joined by Julian Sanders, our own tech expert here, and Beverly Gray, an author of the Yukon.
Yes.
And did you know that your premier is a graduate of the
I didn't know
college?
That, but good to know.
Pharmacy and
Yeah,
nutrition.
very
Good
interesting.
to see.
Very interesting.
The things that you learn.
I knew he was a pharmacist, but
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Now, we did not have you guys on here to talk about the premier of the Yukon, much to the chagrin, I'm sure, of some of our viewers, but we are talking about the Word on the Street Festival, and we're also going to talk about reading and literacy in general and some technological applications. I'll start with Beverly. You are presenting, and you've got your book here.
Yes.
Talk to me about the Word on the Street and your role with this festival on Sunday.
Well, I'm an author of the Boreal Herbal Wild Food and Medicine Plants of the North, and also of a field guide to medicinal wild plants of Canada. And so what I'll be talking about is how to use wild plants for food, for nutrition, and for herbal medicine. But also, because I self-published or independently published the Boreal Herbal, I'll be talking about how do you do that? Like, you know, you have your inspiration. For me, it was the plants of the boreal forest. I'm an herbalist, aromatherapist, natural health practitioner. So for me, it was I wanted to share what I knew. And I mean, I'd be walking down the aisles of the grocery store, and people are like, "Oh, I have this rash. What do I do?" So I was like, "I need to write this down." And so I'll be talking about how do you take your inspiration, your subject matter, and publish something that is really user-friendly, great for the reader, and how you can be successful with it. I've won many awards for the book. It's internationally recognized, and it's been an exciting journey. So I want to share that with people who maybe have an idea as well.
Right on. Yeah. Well, and that's, I think, the whole impetus here for this Word on the Street is just to get the word on the street, quite literally.
Yeah.
Now, this is a heavy book, but
3 pounds.
3 pounds, and as I understand it, is not yet available in an e-reader format.
Not yet.
But that is something you should work on, because, as Julian is going to tell us, e-readers do make it a lot easier to take a 3-pound book and a few others with you. What did you bring in for us today?
This is the Kindle Fire HD that I have in my hand. It's one of the examples of one that has a full-color screen. You can do photos, you can look stuff up, you can bookmark. It has Wi-Fi access as well, so if you have a link inside of a book that takes you out to another source, it can all be seen in there. So it's quite nice for having all of those features. The one that you've got in your hands, Mike, is a black and white ebook reader. So that one's a little bit easier on your eyes. That one's the Kobo Aurora. So it's a different bookstore. That's actually one of the things a lot of self-published authors are going through, is which bookstore do they go on, who do they want to give the access to, because you have to give up a small percentage to the store that you're going to be on.
Oh.
So a lot of authors are deciding if they want to either just let their book go out there, or do they want to have content control over who gets a copy and having it spread around without making any money for it. So it's a little bit of a challenge for them. It's one of the hot topics that's always been bounced around the author circles. So there's lots of different ways to do it on your tech. We'll be there presenting a bunch of different tablets. So if you have any questions about using an ebook reader, there'll be experts on hand at a London Drugs booth.
Perfect. Okay, and I'll just stick with you here quickly, Julian, just to talk about this, about the festival, when, where. It's obviously all day on Sunday.
You got it. Yeah, it's 11 to 5 on Sunday. It's totally free. There's no admission at all. There's a lot of different prizes. If you go to wordonthestreet.ca, you can see the whole list of authors, and there's also a kids' activity tent, and there's little things happening all throughout the day. So make sure you come check it out. It's downtown in front of the main branch of the library, right in front of City Hall.
Perfect.
So the weather, I think, is looking to be good.
Yeah, we'll update that. And I just want to ask Beverly one more quick question here. You said you were going to be down there. At what time is the best time to catch you, and how excited are you to take part?
I'm super excited, absolutely. I'll be there from noon to 1 at the Cooks and the Books tent. Michael Smith will be speaking after me. And then I'll be going to the McNally Robinson tent to do a book signing, and hopefully people pick up the book and pick up all the authors' books. There's going to be so many incredible people there, and great authors, and it's celebrating literacy.
And that's what it's all about. Yeah. Absolutely. It should be entertaining. So thank you both for stopping by. And right now we're going to take a look at the rest of the entertainment in the Hollywood Minute.